into my life so quietly. No fireworks, no destiny, just a smile across the room that somehow made the darkness move. I wasn't looking for somebody new, I was still healing from the truth of all the promises that broke and all the words I never spoke. You ask me why I seem distant, why I pull away sometimes. I wish I had an easy answer for the war inside my mind. 'Cause every scar still has a name, and every memory leaves a stain. I wanna let you in, but I'm afraid of feeling it again. I'm scared to love again, scared to fall that deep again, scared to give my heart away and watch it disappear. I'm scared to trust again, scared to need somebody's hand, scared that if I let you close, you'll become another ghost. But every time you look at me, you make me want to believe. You don't know how many nights I spent trying to survive, thinking maybe love was something people like me couldn't find. Then you showed me patience when I had nothing left to give. You stayed through all my silence and taught me how to live. Still I hesitate sometimes when happiness feels too real, because pain becomes familiar when it's all you've ever felt. And maybe that's the hardest part, learning how to lower my guard when every piece of me still remembers falling apart. I'm scared to love again, scared to lose myself again, scared to build a world with you and watch it burn away. I'm scared to dream again, scared to think this might not end, scared that all the things I feel could vanish in the wind. But every time you hold me close, you make the fear feel small. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe healing is trying again. Maybe courage isn't being fearless, maybe courage is letting someone in. And maybe every heartbreak was leading me to this, a chance to love somebody without running from it. I'm scared to love again, but I'm more scared of losing you, more scared of never knowing what this could turn into. So if you're willing to stay through all the walls I've made, then maybe I'll stop running, maybe I'll let you stay. I'm scared to love again, but for the first time, I think I'm ready. You don't have to save me, just don't leave while I'm learning how to believe again. The coffee shop still knows my name, but nothing here feels quite the same. Your favorite seat is empty now, and I still wonder where you are. The songs we used to sing out loud now feel like ghosts inside the crowd. Funny how the smallest things can bring back everything. I keep your picture in a drawer, though I don't look at it no more. At least that's what I tell myself when nobody else is around. Some memories fade away, some memories remain, and you're the kind that time could never fully take. If we never meet again, if this is truly where it ends, know that I loved you more than words could ever explain. If we never cross that road, if our hearts stay worlds apart, you'll always be the chapter that changed who I am. And even when the years move on, a part of me will still belong to the story we once wrote before letting go. I heard you're doing better now, and honestly that makes me smile, because despite all that we lost, I still want good things for your life. That's the strange thing about love. Sometimes it stays when people don't. Sometimes the purest kind of care exists from far away. I've met new faces since you left, but none have felt quite like your touch. Not because they weren't enough, but because you were different. The hardest truth I've learned is not every love survives. Some are meant to shape your soul, not stay for all your life. If we never meet again, if destiny has changed its plans, know that every moment shared was something I still treasure. If we never hear our song playing somewhere down the line, I'll still smile when I remember how your hand fit into mine. And even when forever comes beyond the places we belong, you'll remain a beautiful part of my heart. Maybe we were never meant to be the ending of the story. Maybe we were just the lesson that prepared us for tomorrow. Maybe loving you was worth every tear and every scar, because before I knew your heart, I never knew my own. And if somehow you're listening to this melody tonight, I hope you know I never hated you, not even for a second. If we never meet again, if this goodbye is permanent, know that I would choose you still through every version of my life. If we never share another day or watch another sunset fade, I'll thank the stars above for giving me your love. And though forever wasn't ours and time pulled us apart, you'll always be the one who left a knot inside my heart. So if we never meet again, take care of yourself. Be happy, be loved. And when you see the moon at night, maybe think of me just once. Every street reminds me of your name. Every song still sounds the same. Try to leave you in the past, but somehow you're the shadow that lasts. Midnight calls in empty rooms. Your memory fills up all the gloom. I tell myself that I'm alright, then I see your face in every light. I've been trying to move on, but your ghost keeps holding on. No matter where I go, you're the one I can't let go. You're still running through my mind, like a movie on rewind. Every moment, every kiss feels too real to coexist. You're still running through my veins, like a fire I can't tame. Even knowing you're gone, my heart still sings your song. Friends say time will heal the pain, but time just calls your name again. I laugh, I smile, I play my part, while you're still living in my heart. Maybe love was never meant to disappear without a trace. Maybe some people leave but never leave their place. But you're still running through my mind, every day and every night. Though the chapter reached its end, I still read it one more time. You're still running through my veins, like a storm inside the rain. And even if I let you go, part of me will never change. Running through my mind, running through my soul. Even after all this time, I still can't let go. Running through my veins, like a fire I can't tame. Even knowing you're gone, my heart still sings your song. Running through my mind, running through my soul. Even after all this time, I still can't let go. I saw your shadow in the pouring rain, standing where we used to wait for trains. 1,000 memories rush through my head, like all the words we never said. The city lights were blurred by tears, and suddenly it felt like years since I held your hand and felt alive, back when we still had time. You looked at me, I looked away, like strangers with too much to say. The silence spoke louder than sound as our hearts broke all over now. I thought I'd buried all the pain, locked every memory away, but seeing you tonight brought everything to life. So give me one last night, one last dance beneath these lights. Let me pretend you're still mine, just until the morning arrives. Give me one last kiss, one more chance to feel like this, even if goodbye still waits at the end of this mistake. Just one last night. You told me life had treated you rough, and moving on was not enough. Some wounds don't fade with time, some names stay written in your mind. We laughed about the old days then, like we were more than just old friends. For a moment I could almost see the future that could never be. The music played our favorite song, and suddenly the night felt wrong, because deep inside we both knew this wasn't something we could undo. Every smile hides a scar, every goodbye leaves a mark, and though we're standing here, you're already disappearing. So give me one last night, one last dance beneath these lights. Let me pretend you're still mine, just until the morning arrives. Give me one last kiss, one more chance to feel like this, even if goodbye still waits at the end of this mistake. Just one last laugh. Maybe in another life, maybe under different skies, you and I would have survived without losing all this time. Maybe fate was cruel enough to show us what real love was, then take it from our hands before we understood. And if tomorrow brings the end, I hope you'll think of me again, not as someone that you lost, but someone who truly loves. So give me one last night before the stars surrender light, before reality returns and leaves us with what hurts. Give me one last touch, the kind I'll always dream about. Even when the years go by, I'll remember you tonight. Give me one last night, one last memory to keep, one last moment in your arms before you're gone from me. The sun is rising slowly now, I guess this is goodbye somehow. You turn away, I watch you leave, taking pieces left of me. One last night, one last time, one last look into your eyes, and then you're gone. used to keep my heart locked tight, afraid of every neon light, afraid that every smile I trust would someday turn back into dust. Then you appear without a warning, like sunlight breaking through the morning. No games, no chaos, no disguise, just honesty inside your eyes. You never asked me to be perfect, you never tried to change my scars. You simply sat beside my darkness and loved me where I was. And every wall I built so high is starting to come down tonight. For the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I have to hide. I'm falling again, but it feels different this time. No fear in my chest, no storm in my mind. I'm falling again, and I don't wanna fight it, 'cause when I'm with you, everything feels right. Maybe this is what love was meant to be. Maybe this is who I'm meant to be. Now every city light looks brighter, every song sounds a little sweeter. The things that used to hurt so much don't have the same hold on me. You taught me healing isn't lonely, you showed me strength can still be soft. And every day I'm learning slowly how to trust my heart enough. Sometimes I still get nervous when happiness feels too good, but then you pull me closer and suddenly I know I should. 'Cause love was never meant to hurt the way I thought it had to. And maybe all this time I was just waiting for you. I'm falling again, but it feels different this time. No running away, no saying goodbye. I'm falling again, and I finally believe it. For the first time in years, I can finally see it. Maybe this is what forever feels like. Maybe you're the answer after all this time. If every heartbreak was a lesson, then every tear had meaning. If every goodbye was a doorway, then maybe this is where it led me. To your hands, to your voice, to your love, to this choice. And for once I'm not afraid. I'm falling again, and this time I'm not looking down. I'm letting the feeling carry me now. I'm falling again, and I don't need saving, because your love reminds me I was never broken, just waiting for someone who stayed. So here's my heart, no more hiding, no more running, no more fear. If this is love, I'm finally